Okay, is this it? Is this the post they made? So they've actually come out. The Department of Justice. The Trump administration is continuing its unprecedented support for the Epstein transparency after the Biden administration declined to make any files public. This is obviously a misrepresentation. Trump has gone out and he tried to make the appeal to triviality with Epstein multiple times.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years.
Also, you broke the law by not releasing everything. Two main points of contention that they did not follow with. Every redaction had to be explained, and number two, all of the files had to be released. The redactions were not explained, and all of the files were not released. Now, how much more material can we be expected to release? Because this is the big question, right? The Department of Justice has hundreds of thousands of pages of material to release, including material that must comply with court orders. The court orders can slow down the Department of Justice's ability to review and redact material, but it will not prevent the release of the material. The Department of Justice has had more than 200 lawyers working around the clock reviewing each individual file for release. This is an arduous process as each document and photograph must be individually reviewed by the DOJ and the Southern District of New York in order for potential redactions and to protect victims or potential victims. So are you telling me that you have 200 people that are on this and this is all you could produce after an entire month? What is being redacted? The Department of Justice is committed to transparency and redacting only what is legally required, identifying information about the victims, minors, or potential victims, as well as privileged material. No redactions have been or will be made to protect famous individuals or politically exposed persons. Why have some photos been released and then removed? Good question. As material is released, the Department of Justice is receiving incoming from individuals alleging to be victims and their lawyers requesting that certain information be removed. Out of an abundance of caution, the material is temporarily removed for review and will be released again with appropriate redactions if legally required. Let me get this straight. So you guys had 200 people working on this, but not only could you not do all the information, but the information that you did do, you did it wrong. This is really good to hear. I highlighted the law for you. No later than 30 days after the date of the enactment of the law.
You don't sound convinced that they are abiding.
No, they are not abiding. Our law trumps the prior law. That's just common sense, Law School 101. Yet Todd Blanche is using a different theory that wouldn't survive first contact with any court.
Okay, what are you going to do about it to force them to comply? I mean, can you do anything?
Impeach them.
There are several ways to get at this. Some take longer, some are shorter. The quickest way to get justice for these victims is to bring inherent contempt against Pam Bondi. And that doesn't require going through the court. Basically, Mcconnell and I are talking about and drafting that right now.
Why do you think he is working so hard not to get them released for so many months? What do you think the real reason is?
These files implicate billionaires and political donors. Epstein also had close ties to our own intelligence agencies and Israel's intelligence agencies. That's why there's so much effort in trying to stop this. And I do believe they'll try to stop it somewhere else. And that's going to backfire on them too.
Do better watch his back. I mean, it's already out there, right? Anything happens to him, I feel like it's just going to radicalize people 1,000 times more.